Olivier takes a 5-wicket haul for Derbyshire. Following a break for one-day cup duty, Durham returned to County Championship action, hoping for a second win of the season to lift them away from the bottom half of Division 2. Although currently sitting 4th, Derbyshire were also searching for victory number 2 of the year at the Emirates Riverside. It was an innings to forget for stand-in Durham captain Steele, managing just 1 run from 27 deliveries before being removed by Olivier. Things didn't improve for the home side as Latham was next to depart, trapped LBW by Viljoen, with Durham just 23 for 2. 3 balls later, Olivier picked up his second strike of the day, bowling Jones, and the wickets continued to tumble. The following over saw Viljoen grab his second wicket as he bowled Smith, leaving Durham 26 for 4. Hart and Clark were tasked with stopping the rot, but it didn't take long for Gleadle to remove the former and further dismantle the Durham top order. When Clark was caught by Smith off a Palladino delivery, Durham sat at 66 for 6 heading into lunch. Olivier and Viljoen with 2 wickets apiece in a fruitful opening bowling session for the visitors. There was no change of fortune for Durham in the afternoon session as Olivier claimed his 3rd wicket of the day. Just 2 overs later and Rimington was dismissed for a duck by Olivier, leaving Durham 83 for 8. Olivier completed his 5-fer during his next spell as Salisbury was removed LBW with no runs scored. Durham with only 85 runs on the board and 1 wicket left. Viljoen decided to get back in on the act to end the Durham innings as he bowled Coughlin, leaving the home side 96 all out after just 43.3 overs. A ferocious bowling display from Olivier and Viljoen as they accounted for 8 of Durham's first innings wickets. The home side, struggling with injuries, needed something special from their new faces to recover some hope for the rest of the day. In the 3rd over of the Derbyshire innings, a wicket already going down. The skipper Godalman bowled by Rushworth with just 3 runs on the board. Fellow opener Slater managed to find a series of boundaries before he too was removed, caught behind off Davis off a Rimington delivery. No more wickets were taken before tea as the visitors reached the break 78 for 2. Madsen and Hughes comfortable at the crease and sitting just 18 runs behind Durham's first innings total with 8 wickets in hand. The momentum began to shift in the evening session, starting with Salisbury bowling Hughes after the visitors had only added 1 post-tea run. 3 overs later, Madsen departed, trapped LBW by Rushworth. Derbyshire 93 for 4 and all of a sudden looking rattled. Broderick was unable to steady the ship as he faced 15 deliveries before being dismissed for a duck. Caught Latham, bowled Salisbury. Wicket-keeper Smith followed Broderick's bad example, also removed for a duck after facing 18 balls. Critchley had been moving along comfortably with 38 from 45 deliveries, but he fell victim to Coughlin, with the visiting team losing a 7th wicket without adding any runs. Viljoen couldn't match his bowling heroics with bat in hand, and he was trapped LBW, having only added 5 runs to the total. Derbyshire 135 for 8. Palladino added a flurry of runs as day 1 came to a close, with Gleadle at the other end doing his best to survive. Derbyshire closing on 175 for 8 after 50 overs in an opening day that saw 18 wickets fall. Olivier's 5 first stopping the home side from reaching 3 figures. Derbyshire hopeful of adding more runs early on day 2 before bowling at the home side for a second spell.